Going on out there in YouTube land. Man in the land trucking, checking in, getting y'all another brief update. What's going on with me? And got a question to ask, so we're gonna answer the question in the video. So basically, what's going on with me is it's September the 9th, 2016. I'm still stuck in the room. I got a call from my TNT trainer this morning. He basically told me he was in Arkansas. Now, how he get from North Carolina to Arkansas, I have no clue. I thought he was coming straight to Missouri, but obviously that didn't work out. So he was in Arkansas and said basically that he was supposed to be coming here after he leave Arkansas, and he didn't know if he was gonna get here sometime tonight or in the morning because they had kind of something like an open window with the load that he got or some junk. So anyway, like, cool, I'm ready to ride whenever you get here. And, I got my stuff packed up, I'm ready to go. He told me, well, we probably won't leave out immediately because somebody backed into my window, not my window, into my mirror last night. And, probably gonna be a day or two. So yeah, I'm gonna be stuck here for a little bit longer, y'all. But it's all good. I'm still getting paid my $700. A lot of y'all don't know my game plan. I got a little game plan. Mr. Brown, you do know it. But I ain't really focused on the money. Y'all know I got a little farm and lawn care business or whatever, so I'm not really worried about the money. I'm ready to go ahead and get my 30,000 miles in so I can go ahead and start driving myself. I'm trying to get some knowledge, and a lot of stuff you can't, not a lot of knowledge you can't get unless you're actually doing it yourself. So I'm ready to go ahead and get my own truck and start driving. I do know that I want to drive in the snow at least 3 times before I go in my own truck. So if it takes more than 2 months or 30,000 miles, I know you have the option of staying on your TNT trainer truck for a little bit, a while longer. So if I drive in the snow at least 3 times and I got my 30,000 miles, I'm probably gonna throw the deuces. But we'll see how that works. But yeah, I got a different little game plan than probably a lot of people coming out here, and I'm not quite ready to reveal that yet. So anyway, yeah, that's where I'm at, guys. So let's go ahead and jump into the video. I got asked the question was how are your trainers selected, or do you get to select them? And basically what's gonna happen is when you first get here, you're gonna be in the PSD program, you're gonna get a little white badge. It's gonna be a little small badge or whatever. After you upgrade to your first purple badge, at that point in time, they're gonna let you know that they're gonna give you a phone number out. So make sure you got a valid cell phone when you come out here. They're gonna give your phone number out to a whole bunch of trainers. They're gonna be calling you guys. Also, too, when they give your phone number out, they're gonna be taking you over to the Millennium Building to do a tour. So you probably gonna have a trainer call you while you're doing that tour. My advice is, as soon as you get that phone call from that trainer, if I was you, I would go ahead and leave. I would leave, they're going to tell you to stay with them and, go on the whole tour. My advice for you is to go ahead and leave. As soon as you're trying to call you, just go ahead and leave and go meet them. The reason why I'm saying that, if y'all guys looked at the video I made with breaking news, and I would tell you about, I had a trainer, then he ended up picking another guy. I think I told that in the video. But anyway, the first guy that called me, he ended up picking up another guy because I missed him by a couple seconds. Literally a couple seconds. I called him, the phone went to voicemail. He was actually talking to the other guy at that time. And then with the second guy I had, I'll tell you that story in a second. But anyway, I advise that as soon as you get that phone call, if the guy don't tell you to stay with the thing, he's just like, oh, where you at or whatever. If I was you, I would just go ahead and leave and go talk to him. There will have more people calling you, but the pickings get a little bit more slimmer then at that point. I also say don't go looking for one. The reason why they give your number out to those select people is because they're good trainers. I know a guy that actually met a dude to train with, and the guy was certified to be a trainer, and he kind of went out fishing for himself to find his own trainer, and it didn't work out too good for him, guys. Basically, make a long story short, the guy kept him out for 19 days on this truck. They get paid money while you're on your truck. While you're on their truck, they get paid $300 and they get your miles. So they get paid for your miles and they get paid $300 for you being on their truck. The guy went out for 19 days with the guy. the trainer. The trainer brought him back and then quit praying. So basically, the guy just picked him up to get extra money right before he quit praying. So I advise that you don't go looking for one yourself. You let them hook you up with one, because usually they try to get you a good trainer. All right. So let's say you get the phone call and somebody else beat you there first and they get the trainer. The next process is they're going to take you to the East Pad and y'all will be out there or whatever working on your pre-trip. At that point in time, they will bring out some more trainers. Now this get a little bit more selective with that. They're going to bring out some more trainers. The trainer's going to have a bobtail there, just the truck. There won't be no trailer, none of that. They're going to take like 3 or 4 people at a time. Y'all going to get in the truck with them. They're going to have you drive around the pad, changing gears. Now, mind you, up until this point, this is going to be the very first time most of y'all even been in a truck or actually even driven an 18-wheeler. So I suggest that whenever you get in the sim lab, don't play around. Learn the gears, learn how to change the gears, learn how to upshift, downshift, how to skip shift, and all that stuff. The truck I got in, the guy picked me and 2 other people. And I kind of told this story before in the breaking news video. But anyway, make a long story short, he told one person he wasn't going to take them. They got off the truck. And basically, he was trying to pick between me and another guy. And the reason being because we knew how to change gears, like without grinding and all that other stuff. So once you make it to that point, it's basically going to be up to the trainer to choose who he wants. If you don't get picked up then, they still going to be giving your phone number out to other trainers and stuff. Cause be mindful, everybody's not going to be coming back to Missouri at the same time. You may have a group of trainers come back this week. You may have a group of trainers come back next week. You may have a group of trainers come in one day, a group come the next day. You know what I'm saying? How loads and stuff work. It's going to be different days. But they may have 2 trainers show up today. 5 may come in tomorrow or whatever like that. So don't be discouraged if you don't get a trainer on the first shot or the second shot. Just be, hopeful or whatever. You'll end up getting one. If not, they'll stick you in the night class. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. I've been told a lot of times they pick people that they know going to do real well and put them in the night class. That way the ones that need more attention, they actually get to go do the PSD portion. Also, too, if you read on the website, it's going to tell you got to get like 10,000 miles before you go to the TNT phase. That's not true. You actually got to do 14. You just got to have your permit for 14 days. So if you get stuck in the night class, you only have to have your permit for 14 days. And they're going to be teaching you all the maneuvers that you will learn out on the road. The only difference is you won't be driving up and down mountains and, in the rain and snow and all the other stuff or whatever. You won't be doing none of that. But you will learn the procedures that you need to know to pass the CDL test or whatever. So don't be discouraged or whatever. You still going to get your license. You probably going to get your license around the same time that everybody else do, if not sooner. And the reason I'm saying sooner is because you'll already be here in Springfield, Missouri, where with me, I was still out on the road and I had to come back or whatever, so you'll be here. So you may get yours a little bit faster than everybody else, which means you start getting your $700 faster than everybody else. Yeah, so don't be discouraged. Like I said, it's going to be trainers coming in and out or whatever. They may linking up with a TNT trainer. You may not. A PSD trainer. You may not. You may get stuck in the night classes. Don't be discouraged. Like I said, sometimes they put really good people in the night classes because they know they're going to pass. So they don't really, you're not high up on the list or whatever. I'll put it that way. So, yeah, and also, too, you do have the ability to turn down a trainer. You can meet a trainer and, he may like you and think you're a good person, this, that, and the third, but you may not like him, or you may get in his truck and see his truck nasty. You may see he got a bad attitude or something like that, and you might, decide from the get-go that you don't want to be with him. I know 2 people that turned down trainers, and one of the guys still left out before I did. He turned down a trainer and still left before I did. I'm gonna go and tell you this little story. The guy that he turned down said he worshiped the devil, so that was the reason why he turned him down. The other guy, I think he said the reason why he turned the guy down was because his truck was like nasty and it had an odor to it or whatever, so that's why he turned him down. Other than that, he said the guy was a good guy. It was just the fact that it had the odor and the truck was kind of nasty. But yeah, it's gonna be your personal choice on whether you want to ride with the person or not. I also will let you know too, if you go ahead and say that you're going with the person, it's gonna be highly unlikely that you can get out of it. So, you know, make a good decision the first time, cause probably this is gonna be the person you stuck with. I hope this advice helped you. If not, shoot me a message. I probably won't make another video on it, but shoot me a message. I'll email you back or something and give you some more information. I hope this information helped you. And that's basically all I got to give you guys today. I'm about to go out here and go about, since I figured out I'm not going to be leaving out tonight or whatever, I'm probably going to try to see if I can catch me a church service somewhere nearby. And I need to run by the bank too and deposit some money. So yeah, that's probably gonna be my game plan today. I may work out a little bit too, and of course read a good book. But anyway, I know y'all tired of hearing me rant, but I'm about to get on up out of here, man. Y'all know the slogan: man in the land, trucking, all gas, no brakes, no days off, and I only know a few of y'all names, and y'all still don't know my name. That's that y'all keep me in y'all present in y'all thoughts. I definitely would do the same thing for y'all. Man in the land of trucking is out.